Horse properties. Today we're going to talk about horse properties. So, as many of you may know, Pasco County is my world, although I do a lot of business in Hernando, Pinellas, and I lived in Hillsborough County for years. But today I want to talk about horse properties. In Pasco County, anything that has 1 acre plus and is zoned agricultural is designated as a property that is zoned for horses. And when we go to zone for horses on MLS, we find that there are 33 properties where the homes, and let me just go ahead and let me add the extra, the larger properties, if there's any giant properties out there. There was only one property over 100 acres. But anyway, zoned for horses, these are the properties that are properly zoned for horses on MLS. So if you were shooting for properties that are zoned for horses, you would see that Alexson, incidentally, one of my company's listings, is the cheapest property zoned for horses. 210, this is 229. Let's watch the prices. 265, 325, and 350. So anyway, there are 33 properties that are zoned for horses. Not, because realtors have made mistakes. There are actually a lot more properties. Now, you have to understand how to search for properties. And the way that you search for properties is to look at agricultural properties. When you look at zoned for horses and zoned agricultural, and you take off the zoned for horses, we find that there are another 89 properties that are zoned for horses that are not characterized as zoned for horses on the MLS data entry form. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that I lose my mind over realtor malpractice when they don't include the information that's necessary for a buyer to buy a home. For example, this property right here is 1 to 2 acres. It's zoned agricultural, and it can have horses, but it doesn't say zoned for horses. So anyone coming to town looking for a horse property would not find that property, or this one, or this one. Ooh, I don't think they want that one. But let's just look at single family homes, because they get all these cheap, nasty mobile homes. If we look at the properties that are zoned for horses that are single family homes, there's 48 of them that are not properly categorized. And before I get excited about this, let's just take a look at this. Here's a great house on Meridian. But let's look at these from the beginning. If you want a house that's zoned for horses, and nobody who's a horse property buyer is going to be buying it because they don't even know it exists, here's 48 homes that you could have horses on. They're zoned for horses by the characteristic that they're 1 acre or more, and they're zoned agricultural, yet these properties are not properly categorized on MLS. So if you're searching for properties that are zoned for horses, here are 48 properties that you can look at that you'll have no competition from the zoned for horses crowd. And I love horse properties. You can have horse properties are really 3-hoofed animals. So you can have goats and you can have llamas. And as long as you have 1 acre, you can have 3 of them. If you have 2 acres, you can have 6 of them. If you have, oh, look at that house. If you have 3 acres, you can have 9 horses. Now, generally, 3 horses per acre is too many for them to live by grazing. So you have to bring in hay to survive. You can't expect them to survive without bringing them food. I'm Randy Jenkins. I appreciate the opportunity to share real estate information and tips with you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me. I was derelict in not having my business card ready to show you my contact information, so you'll just have to reply back to this video. Have a great day.